If you can do this, you are in the top 1%. That's it. 10 chest to bar pull-ups.
At first look, it seems easy to do 10 pull-ups, right? Yes, but there is a difference between pull-ups and pull-ups. The goal here is to do full range of motion, so chest to bar pull-ups. Many consider chin over the bar pull-ups as proper implementation. It's not bad, but the real full range of motion is when your chest touches the bar. For basic strength, that would be the best implementation, where you do the pulling in the biggest possible range of motion and build foundational strength for the more advanced high pull-ups and muscle-ups. I work with many people over the years, and I can tell you from experience that this execution is a real challenge. Many people can do 10 chin over the bar reps, but chest to bar, very few. But give it a try, record yourself and take a look. If you can do 10 chest to bar reps, tag me on Instagram so I can see it as well. If you can't do it, there is no reason to be ashamed. The perfect execution is not easy at all. It requires proper preparation and build-up. Nobody received an instruction manual for their body, and most people didn't get the best education in school either. Let's see a quick summary how to build up the strength for chest to bar pull-ups, and if you're interested in more about this topic, I'll give you more resources at the end. Before you do anything, you need to do a test whether you are capable of doing the movement or not. To do this, you will need a broomstick, and you need to pretend the pull-up motion in standing or laying on your front. If you can't touch the broomstick with your chest, you need to focus on stretching your chest and shoulders first, as well as work on scapular mobility. But if you can touch the broomstick, you have the mobility, there are no excuses, you need to build up the strength with the following. First, you need to incorporate the chest pulls with broomstick or elastic band. You can also do the same with some resistance using a band plus the broomstick. These are important in terms of building the right neuromuscular connection. Also, as part of preparation, you need to work on scapular mobility and stability. You can find a dedicated video on the channel about this topic. These are key to improve your back muscles and have good symmetry. If there is no scapular stability, your shoulders will shrug in the pull-ups and you can say goodbye to full range of motion. With only these preparations, you will do a lot to reach your goal. But the following steps are crucial. Second, you need to build a decent pulling strength with inverted rows. You need to achieve at least 10, but best case, 15 reps of full range of motion, elevated leg inverted rows, which means your hands and the rings should reach chest level, or if you do it on a bar, obviously, you need to touch the bar with your chest. I recommend the ring rows though. You will suffer, but be patient and periodize your training if needed. If you feel stuck, incorporate deload weeks or rest. If you have at least 10 proper reps and you're impatient or bored with only doing rows all the time as pulling exercise, move forward, but keep the rows as regression. The third step is building the chest to bar pull-up itself. If you executed the previous two steps properly, you'll be able to do a few chest to bar reps for sure. If not, then unfortunately, you weren't thorough enough. It's important to practice with the proper execution so you strengthen the right pattern. If you can't perform any more repetitions, step back to a regression and strive for the perfect execution. Same as with the rows, achieving 10 or more reps will take time that requires periodization, but don't give up. Always remember the sad truth. As long as you can't do 10 repetitions of this, you are weak. And as long as you are this weak, don't even dream about muscle-ups or one-arm pull-ups, etc., because you won't be able to do them. This is your task now. This is what you need to focus on. This is not an impossible mission. I've seen many people who have succeeded. Yes, it might become monotonous, it might be boring, but I ask you again, until you can't do this, what do you want? You are free to go to do flashy, exciting Instagram workouts, but that's not gonna help and you won't make progress. You really have to work to get into the top 1%, which in reality doesn't challenge your body or muscles the most, but whether you can work on a certain task with patience, perseverance and humility, This is the biggest flex that most people are incapable of. As I mentioned, I made more detailed videos about the whole chest to bar process, and this was just a short summary, but you can find the full videos on the end screen. I didn't want to repeat myself completely again. But if you want to achieve the 10 chest to bar pull-ups the fastest way possible with only 2-3 sessions a week, following a well-built plan, click the link below, download the Gymnastics Method app in the App Store or Google Play Store, become a member and get full access to all programs, tutorials, daily workouts and much more. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And if you haven't watched the videos I mentioned earlier, check them out on the end screen now.